welcome into another episode of The Blitz. I'm Billy Byler. Wayne Stats is with me. We're from the Augusta Chronicle. We're here at Evans High School, and we'll talk about their big matchup this Friday night coming up in a little bit. But first, we want to talk about this past weekend's games. Wayne, not a lot of surprises, I don't think, this week. I know you were at the big game, Hancock and Warren County. What happened there?
Nothing outside of Hancock ending a losing streak to Warren. But before the game, the teams came together, had a nice talk and prayer. It seems like teams have way moved on past us, but I think it was good for a big public area to kind of show everyone that they moved on from what happened.
They had the big brawl last year. Kudos to the coaches for getting things under control this time around and really setting those kids up to succeed and just play football. Looking over, Westside also had a good win against Dublin, a team that historically is really good, maybe down this year, but Westside's got some confidence now, right?
Yeah, I mean, Dublin hasn't won a game yet, but it's still, anytime I think a school like Westside goes out or plays a team from outside the area and wins, I think it's a pretty big deal, especially one with the proper tradition. So it's a kind of a start that could end with a playoff appearance if things go right.
Pretty good for Westside over there. I was over in Aiken County. Silver Bluff played Bamberg-Ehrhardt. That was a region opener for both those teams. Bamberg-Ehrhardt undefeated, but Silver Bluff knocks them off. And we've talked about it. We've written about it. Kicking. It's, I think, one of the more underrated parts of high school football. But Silver Bluff, Pedro Zambrano hits a 40-yard field goal with 6 seconds left. That was the difference in that game. Silver Bluff won that one. So a lot of good stuff going on last Friday night. All right, Wayne, we're here at Evans High School. They've got a big one coming up this Friday night. It's Greenbrier. It's a rivalry. They play every year, and it's a lot of fun just to see these games. What do you think is going to happen this Friday?
It's a pretty good one. Evans had a nice win against Jefferson County, who beat Greenbrier, so you can only go by just the common opponent thing. But both teams want a nice win to have their first in region play, kind of have 0-1 starts. So whoever gets this is going to be in good shape compared to other Columbia County schools.
Yeah, it helps to have that edge in the region, but man, this is just a bragging rights. It should be a good one this Friday night. We talked to head coach Marty Jackson of Evans to see what he had to say about it.
Here with Evans coach Marty Jackson. How are you doing?
Great.
Big game for you guys this week with another Columbia County school. What's your approach going into this?
Oh man, it's exciting. You know, it's a big game, but you know, it's the next one, and it's a must-win. I think it's a must-win for both of us because you know we both start off 0-1 in the region, so you know we got to take care of business, play good ball, and not be sloppy. You know, we needed an A game against Warner Robbins, and we didn't have an A game, and they played flawless, and you know that the result's pretty evident. So we're gonna have to play. We're gonna have to play well. Greenbrier's got a good team. They're solid. You know, we just got to play well.
What do you learn from a game like you guys just had on Friday?
Well, what I like about this team is we've gotten better every week. You know, even when we lost to Elbert 38-7 or whatever, we got better that week. Score doesn't reflect it. We got better against against Warner Robbins. There were some things that we did that were really positive. That's a good football team. You know, I don't think they're quite as good as Northside, but they're a good football team. And, you know, we didn't have all our aces. You know, we're missing our starting running back. Our quarterback went out with a concussion. Our best receiver's been injured, you know, so we didn't have all our aces. So we had to have an A game. And it looks like we have some guys coming back this week, so we're excited about
Perfect
that.
time to do that.
Yeah, we need them. We need them.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, Wayne, let's wrap up by talking about some other games this week. I know, first off, in Aiken County, region starts for the big schools, North Augusta, Aiken, South Aiken. They're jumping in. North Augusta and South Aiken actually coming off a bye week, so they should be rested. I know South Aiken's going to have a lot of guys back from injury, so keep an eye on those teams as they start region play in the meat of their schedule. We've got some games going on the other side of the river as well.
Yeah, Aquinas-Hancock is should be an interesting game. Hancock's really, really good the last few weeks, and Aquinas, you know, we're kind of seen as a top contender for a state title on the private side, and everyone knows about Brendan Douglas. 6 touchdowns last week is pretty good. And then the other one is the Thompson GAC. Thompson, another comeback last week late in the game. So, I don't know, tough road game for them.
Can't talk about football in the Augusta area without mentioning Thompson every week because they're the cream of the crop this year. A lot of good things going on. We're getting into the meat of the schedule here as football season continues in the Augusta area. That's all for this week. See you next time on The Blitz.